Hello, I've been on a high fruit diet for about 1.5 to 2 months now, and my detoxification improved significantly, but my teeth health has really gotten bad. The gums are opening more, the teeth have changed color in different places, got brownish, and my teeth react to hot and cold food, and just very bad teeth health to the point that I might lose them. I clean my teeth 2 times a day with organic toothpaste and also do oil pulling, not much help. I love fruits, but I don't want to lose my teeth. Help. Okay, so this is something that I personally also, was going through during my own detox many years back. And I see a lot of people going through this, a lot of people coming to me saying they have horrible teeth health, they have cavities, they have discoloration of teeth. It's really, really bad. But, you've been on a high fruit diet for 2 months now. I'm wondering what type of fruits you're eating, because it could be that you're eating fruits that are underripe or over acidic. So I see more often people with teeth problems, and then they get teeth sensitivity. They might be eating fruits that are either underripe or fruits that they shouldn't be eating at all, actually. So I always say you want to try and avoid these fruits. Okay, especially if you have sensitive teeth, because these fruits tend to be notoriously picked underripe. Okay, so those fruits are blackberries, kiwis, and pineapples. Avoid those 3 fruits as best as you can, unless you're living in a tropical country where you're getting like really amazing pineapples. I know in America that does not exist here. There's no such thing as good pineapples here. It's the type of problem where you eat a pineapple and immediately you'll start getting blisters on your tongue, or immediately you'll start to, get the burns right on this tissue right here, right? So you want to avoid those types of fruits. They will leach calcium and pull calcium right from the teeth and create that discoloration and that brown discoloration. At the same time, I have seen people get discoloration from drinking coffees or teas. If you're drinking that, then that might be an issue. But you got the organic toothpaste down. I would do non-fluoride, because that can cause fluorosis, dental fluorosis, and that is, usually like discoloration of teeth. So go with a non-fluoride toothpaste. Oil pulling is great. That's removing like a lot of congestion from the throat area, from the head area. So continue doing that. With the oil pulling, try to do sesame oil. That is the best and strongest oil I find for oil pulling. I've done like all the other ones, olive oil, coconut oil. I tend to see the best results from the sesame oil. Make sure it's organic and cold pressed. Make sure you're flossing. I mean, it's so simple, but a lot of the times, like even fruits, they can, like if you have gaps and spaces between your teeth, they can get stuck in there, And if you already have a highly acidic mouth, you have problems with filtering right here, if your head is congested, then you'll want to like make sure that you're flossing every single day, just so that that fruit sugar doesn't stay on the teeth for too long and starts to decay and starts to proliferate bacteria. The bacteria, it's not their fault. They're there to try and clean out the waste, but at the same time, if you're creating the environment that they thrive in, guess what? Even though they're taking care of, the waste problem, they're also producing waste because they're living organisms too. So you want to floss every night. But I'm thinking the main issue that you're going to want to do is drain the head area and make sure you don't have a parathyroid gland weakness. And if you do, if you see other symptoms going on in your body, like, back pains, if you're someone that's had like cavities for a long time, or if you have spider veins, varicose veins, if your fingernails are very brittle, if you have weak bones, if you have prolapsing or hemorrhoids, anything to do with calcium loss, then you have that problem. And so what I would recommend would be a parathyroid formula, coupled with, depending on what stage of detox you're in, if you're in the detox stage or if you're in the rebuilding stage, depending on how severe your your health issues are. If they're like really severe where you need to dig really deep, then I wouldn't recommend like trying to rebuild the calcium back up and wait for that later on. But if it's something that you can handle, like you can rebuild and detox at the same time, then I would recommend Superfood Blend number 2, high in calcium, coupled with the parathyroid. That will start putting back calcium to your teeth, making it stronger, making your structural body stronger. That's what you're gonna need. But at the same time, you cannot rebuild in an acidic environment. So you have to be hydrating and alkalizing at the same time, meaning you have to pull mucus and acids and obstructions from the head area and from the teeth. Okay, so you know, coupled with that, I mean, you could do some Hilal Tea swishing in the mouth. The Hilal Tea is highly alkalizing, very excellent detoxification tool. You know, like mentioning with the douching from before, it's also good for that, but then it's also good for swishing it around the mouth just to get more alkalizing agents. You know, like you said, the gums are opening more. That's a bad sign. So swishing with the Hilal Tea, a very alkalizing and soothing tea, is going to help with that, you know, with any pain, gum pain, you know, redness associated with that. So just keep on going on. You know, sometimes our genetics are so weak when it comes to our teeth that during the detox process you may have to lose a tooth or two, you know, then you may have to get some fillings. You know, it's just part of the process. Sometimes people are so genetically weak they have to go through that. I personally was one of those people myself where I did have to get fillings because my parathyroid gland weakness runs very deep in my family, you know. But you know, I'm correcting those issues of still you see, I'm still correcting parathyroid gland weakness because it's so deep in my family that, you know, my grandma and my mother, they have like prolapsing uteruses and bladders, and you know, it's like all that stuff, and I was feeling that stuff when I was a teenager. So you can only imagine how deep those genetic weaknesses are. But if you do have them, they can be reversed. You know, already I've felt stronger than I have in years. Before, back in the day, I couldn't even go to the gym, and now you see me in the gym daily. So it's definitely possible. So just keep on pushing through, okay? But excellent question. Thank you so much. As always, leave your comments and questions down below. You know, try to be as detailed as you can so I can kind of piece the puzzle pieces together for you guys. And keep on your detox. And look, guys, do not wait until I get to your question because I can't get to all of them. And I try to pick questions that are kind of like on a variety of topics to make the videos interesting, to kind of help an array of people for whoever's watching this video, right? To hopefully, you know, awaken them to this true healing path. But if you have a serious health issue, I would recommend please don't wait until I answer your question and just work with me right away, because time is of the essence, and you don't want too much time to go by and your conditions to get worse, trust me, because then it will become harder to heal. You will have to be more strict, you know, and you will experience more unpleasant detox symptoms. So yeah, so if you want to work with me, I'd be happy to help you heal. You can go to www.spiritropicalhealing.com and you can book any of the services on there on the services tab. So thank you all for joining me today, and until next time, happy healing to all of you. I love you. Bye.